Alrighty, Mr. Gatekeeper here. I know I just done a video on this amplifier and the day or took a few days ago. I just uploaded it yesterday, but that was the repair video, and now the amp is for sale. So, and I've also made a few changes as well. Basically, this, if you hadn't watched the other video, this amp was just missing a few parts that really it should have had. Not quite sure if it was done when it was built or if it was took off after. You know, it's kind of hard to tell. But I added a few parts in there and switched out a few parts as well. Retuned the input, I believe, and added a beefy cap on the output there, and I added a beefier cap on the output just now, and I also added an SSB delay. That's what that is back there. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna run this on a 100 amp supply over here. It's pulling that damn switcher right there down pretty good. So we're gonna be fan blows wonderful. Let's turn that off. Let you see the inside real quick. Alrighty, as I said, I put a real beefy output cap in here, and you should never have any issue with that failing on you ever. You put them right there on 4 pills and 6 pills there, and like I said, I added a little SSB delay there. It's still Class C, but that's an SSB delay. And just like I said in the original video, all the 120s are new. New feedback circuits here. Put a feedback circuit on the driver too. There was no choke on the input transformer. I added a choke. Added a 5 watt 100 ohm to ground right here from the variable. It was blown completely in half. I went ahead and added another 1K right here. The one on there was kind of small. I checked it. It was a little low, around 890 picofarad. I went ahead and changed that and put a new cap on there. Cleaned the box up real good. I think that's about it. But she's working good, man. Good to go now. Go ahead and show you the output. Well, one more thing I did do is I went ahead and put a regulator on the fan, as you see right here, because that's one problem he did have. The fan quit working on him because the box was so dirty. None of these screws right here was even making a physical connection, and one of them is grounded to that screw. So I went ahead and roughed up pretty much every screw hole in the whole box. So it is still grounded to the lid, so make sure you have at least one screw in to make that fan turn on, as you see here. See how the fan doesn't turn on? You got to make sure you have at least one screw in there. Let me get this lined up here. Just make sure you have one screw in there. And of course, you'll probably have all the screws in when you run it, but the fan works very well. I can feel it hitting my stomach from right here. All right, we're gonna drive the bench radio into it. Really ain't even no need driving the hot radio into it. This amp's doing well, very well. Alrighty, we're on the bench radio here. Okay, we got the 1000 watt slug in. Okay, we're just going to lead the variable all the way up. 1000 watt slug, the 100 is 1000, the 20 is 200. We're on RMS. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right there, almost 200. About 180, 190 right there, around 180, 190. All right. I'll show you what the voltage is dropping to too here in a second. Here's the peak. Oh yeah, right there about 580 on the peak. Here's the voltage drop. It's 18.4 on the float. Oh yeah, 15.3 voltage drop. Just for the fun of it, since I ain't gonna hit it with no hot radio, let's hit the voltage up. Run it on 100 amps. Just a quick key. Just a quick key. Oh yeah! Look at that 700 watts peak. Let's look at the RMS here. Oh yeah, not much increase on the RMS. That's the way these boxes are, man. A lot of it's got to do with the type of radio you're running. Well, a whole lot of it's got to do with the type of radio you're running. If you got a radio that does RMS watts, you're going to get RMS watts out. If you got a radio that does peak watts, more peak watts than RMS, which means it's probably a dirty radio and most of your watts ain't getting on frequency, you're going to have more peak out. But the way an amplifier is, you're pretty much going to get it to where you're not going to get much more RMS out of it, but you'll see the peak begin to increase a bit because you're overdriving it at that point. Or putting too much voltage to it, one. But 700 watts peak. I wasn't running that. I didn't even look at the volt. I think the voltage is probably right there around 17 or so. Of course, don't run it at that. But it's working well, man. Off to eBay it goes. Should be good to go and hopefully last many years down the road. Little Skywalker 1 driving 2. A little bit of a gatekeeper upgrade. I guess you can say a gatekeeper rework. Off to eBay. Y'all have a good one. God bless. 73rds to you.